I don't really have an intro to this video, but we are ranking every single Marvel Rivals character, and I'll be giving gameplay tips on the ones that I have played. I haven't played these four because I don't have the early access or whatever, but I did play the beta, so I have the rest. And let's just hop straight into it, starting with Adam Warlock, first on the list. Let's go. Okay, so now Adam Warlock. I didn't play him much in the beta, but I do remember him being a really, really good healer. I was revived by him on multiple occasions. He his right bumper is a multiple heal. It will like bounce off your allies and heal them. His left trigger is a projectile. I'm pretty sure. Like I said, it's been a minute, but I'm pretty sure it's a projectile. He has his ultimate makes a lets some of your allies revive themselves. Like instead of dying, they just respawn on the spot instead of making that treacherous journey from spawn to where you are. So he's a really good healer. In terms of damage, he's okay. Like if you're really good with him, you could probably just do some good damage. But he's not really for the damage for DPS. He's more for healing. He's like your support character. Honestly, probably one of the best. That's just the main thing I know about Adam Warlock. So next on the list. Okay, tier list Adam Warlock. Like I said, he's a great healer, but for me personally, I'm not big on support. I like doing a lot of damage or being very, very like quick to move around, confusing enemies. So I'll put him B tier. He is one of the best healers in the game. He's just not my style. Next is Black Panther, T'Challa. Okay, so Black Panther. He wasn't my favorite character. Like, I always thought he was good, but he's more of a melee, but he's melee based. But he does have a long range attack. He has a spear, which is okay. It explodes. It's AoE. The real thing with Black Panther is his mark. As you see here, his special ultimate on Magneto there, you can see for a second, there was a mark on him. All marks make you deal more damage to enemy players. So if they're marked, you deal like, I don't think it was double. It may have been double, maybe a little less damage to anybody's marked. All his specials do that. But it's hard to actually focus on those targets with the other 5 people there trying to stop you. So he was my favorite. Let's rank him. Okay, Panther. Like I said, not a favorite. So I'm probably gonna put him in C, just because he's too. He's too. It takes too much to get a good amount of damage on people. I feel like it takes too long to do that, and you have to wait for a recharge on all your specials. So I will not be playing him very much. Next is Doctor Strange. Okay, Doctor Strange. So, thing with Doctor Strange, he is very powerful. He has very powerful attacks. I did play him a few times, try to get his portals to where I put one over the ledge. He fell over that and died out of bounds. But his big thing, his attacks, charge up this thing on his back or whatever, where if you feel that up too much, you cannot heal. It removes any way of you healing. See on his back there, that green thing, like the eye or whatever it is. It will stop you from healing if you use too many attacks. That's why he was always kind of damage spongy to me, because he took a lot of damage without being able to heal. I never used him very. Like I said, I used him quite a bit, but it was kind of just a meme. But he's pretty good actually. If you can get really good with him, if you practice and put in the work, I'm sure you can figure out a way to like absolutely just obliterate your opponent's health with him. So he does do a lot of damage. As for his ranking, I'd probably put him above Adam Warlock, because he does do a lot of damage. But he's just that's a major drawback that I'm not a big fan of. That's my main reason for not really liking him, because of the drawback. If I could, if like as a community, we figure out a way to like lessen the timer on that drawback, I would probably play him quite a bit. Okay, Groot. Now, first of all, I love Groot. He's great in all the movies. One of the best parts of the Guardians movies. But in this game, he's a healer. Big time healer. He has three specials. One of his walls of vines is like thornwood, and when you damage player enemies beside that wall, it'll do more damage when they get attacked. When they take damage, it'll do more damage to them, which is pretty self-explanatory. It just kind of lashes out with thorns. The other one will heal or give shield to other nearby players, teammates. So both really good when used properly. But if you have no idea what they do, like I did for a bit there, then they'll just be useless. His other one throws out bombs, like saplings. See? There you go. His ultimate, I think that was Overgrowth, where he basically healed a bunch of people. Let's just skip to it real quick. Here we go. His ultimate is... Man, okay, you can see me for a minute. His ultimate... Oh well. Well, his ultimate is Overgrowth. It puts vines everywhere that just kind of like ensnare them and do damage. Let's rank him. Okay, Groot. He is Groot. Actually, I'm going to add another rank here. Hang on. I'm going to add an F. Okay. So Groot, once again, not big on the healers, but he was a pretty good healer. Not as good as Namor a lot, because I'm putting him in D tier. Because he didn't do near as much damage or heal near as much. So, he's okay. But it's still fun to play as because he's Groot. One more thing. When I put these characters right here, this is my personal opinion. Like, these characters are really well balanced. Like, someone who plays Hulk could be just as good or bad as someone who plays, like, Mantis. Okay? It's not... Yeah, it's based on skill. But let's get to Hela. This is gonna be fun. Oh, Hela. Where to start with Hela? First of all, she's a beast. She will demolish anybody's health. Doesn't matter if you're Hulk or whatever. She will demolish your health with her basic attack. She does insane damage, specifically on headshots, and is honestly probably one of the most damaging characters in the game. Her left bumper, I don't know what is on PC. I don't play on PC. Turns her into a crow, letting her traverse. Right. Her left trigger is multiple more daggers, doing even more damage. Her right trigger is kind of a big orb that does damage. And I'm not gonna do ultimates because ultimates are kind of they're supposed to be really good, so those don't really count towards my ranking. But overall, Hela is one of the best characters in the game. In general, she's really, really powerful and really, really strong. So let's rank her real quick. Okay, Hela, right here. She is a definite A tier. With the amount of damage she does, actually, you know what? S tier. With the amount of damage she does, she is one of the best in the game. I'm also gonna add a roll above Hela real quick before I continue, which is gonna be my mains. I'm gonna main a few people. Grab my mains. Hela won't go up there because I'm not maining her. But like I said, she is a DPS machine. Okay, so the Hulk. I mean, it's the Hulk, first of all. He's obviously going to do big on damage. But, the thing with him is, you start out as Bruce Banner, who has a gamma bomb that can launch you and enemies away and do damage. And he has his ultimate unlocked right away, which turns you into the Hulk. Once you're the Hulk is when you become the real beast. You have a thunderclap, which shoots like a projectile, a roar, which shoots a projectile, and then you have a something that gives a ability that gives everybody shield. Your team shield. Once your Hulk, his ultimate, I'm saying this because it's a big part of his character, turns you into Monster Hulk, which makes you a lot stronger, and have the ultimate world breaker, where you do the whole puny god thing from the first Avengers movie. But the drawback with Hulk, he does have a drawback. He's slow, one of them. But also, when you get killed as Hulk, you go back to Bruce Banner, who is insanely easy to kill. Also, just a little mention: when two Hulks fight, it's like two drunk guys getting into a fight. Okay, it's really funny. Let's rank him. Okay, the Hulk. So the Hulk's obviously A tier, first of all, because he's, for me anyway, he's very strong, a lot of damage, easy to play is a big thing too. But he's just so slow and sluggish. It feels really weird to play him. That's my big thing for Hulk. And honestly, I'll probably play him quite a bit. So I regretted doing this one. I hate Penny Parker in this game because she is so powerful for no reason. I didn't play her because of how powerful she was. She is really, really strong, does way too much damage, and has webs to strangle her opponents where they can't move. They made her way too powerful, and I really hope she gets nerfed. But I'll do it. I'll go ahead and tell you about her. Her left trigger is a snare. It catches opponents. Her B lets her shoot a web and basically swing there. Her right bumper is a SpiderMan. It shows all those mini spider bots. Her left bumper is the spider bot. And her ultimate makes her rush forward doing all of her specials at once. I'm not elaborating any further because I don't like the character at all. Okay, I'm sure it's pretty obvious where she's going, but she's going F. I just hate her character in this game. She's cool in the Spider-Man movies and her comics, but in this game, they just way overpowered her. And I'm not going to elaborate any further. Let's get to the next one, which I'm really excited about. This next one's probably my main. So now it's time to get to who I'm going to main, more than likely. Magik. So first of all, fully biased, because Magik's one of my favorite mutants of all time. She's great, and it's the only reason I actually like the New Mutants movie. But, as for her in-game character, she is very melee-based, but is still fast. Her sword does do quite a bit of damage, and her left bumper, which lets her travel through a portal, a portal to get close to her opponents, is very, very good for traversal. Her left trigger is a slash of beam lightning, and it's pretty cool. Pretty good in general. Her right bumper is like an up slash that propels her opponents into the air. Her ultimate is Eldritch Demon, I think, which it's Dark Child. That's what it is. Which turns her into Dark Child, a more powerful version of her character, and does a lot of damage. Like I said, I'm probably gonna end up maining her because she is just very versatile, and it takes a bit to master her. And honestly, like I said, favorite mutant. Okay, my ranking's pretty obvious here. Mains, I'm maining Magik, no doubt about it. Playing on my main, to be honest. So, like I said, she's just so fun to play, and does quite a bit of damage, and it's pretty fast. Let's get to Namor. So, I didn't play Namor very much. From what I could see and what I did play, he's very versatile but easy to play, but also with a twinge of difficulty to actually master. He seems to be pretty ranged with his trident. I know his right bumper is squids that do damage. His left trigger is a very powerful trident throw. And his left bumper looks to be a shield. I think his ultimate is like a shark or something. Maybe a hurricane. I don't know. I didn't play much Namor. But he was okay. Didn't really see much of him. My ranking for him will be a solid C tier. Like I said, I didn't play him very much. But also, he's just a really cool character in general. I really liked him in Black Panther. Okay, so Rocket Raccoon. So the thing with Rocket is obviously he has range. He is the gun-loving raccoon, after all. Okay, but his other thing is he's also a healer. A very, very good healer, actually. Probably on par with Warlock. So, his left bumper jetpacks him. It's a jetpack, but it is. His right bumper is... Okay, it's a drone that supplies healing. And his ultimate gives him a really big gun. That's all it does. It gives him a really, really big gun. Which, unironically enough, we will see in a coming character. But I didn't talk about this with anybody else, but his team-ups are a big part of his character. For example, Groot. One of the best team-ups in the game. He can ride Groot on the back like he does in the movies and shoot off his shoulder. But that's not the big one. The big one is with Punisher and newly Winter Soldier. He gives them... He can give them infinite ammo for a short period of time. Which you'll see how important that is when we rank Punisher. Let's go ahead and rank Rocket real quick, though. Okay, Rocket Raccoon. For his support alone, he's S tier. He's a really good support character all around. And I really, really like him in this game. He's really fun to play. Okay, Punisher is probably one of the easiest characters to play in the game. I'm lying a lot to you here. He is so simple to play, it's ridiculous. His whole thing is guns. It's basically like playing Call of Duty. He has an AR and a shotgun. The shotgun does immense damage. The AR is very long range. He's probably the easiest character to start playing with. His left trigger is a smoke bomb, which is really good since when Punisher damages somebody, he can see them off screen for a short period of time when they leave line of sight. His left bumper is a zipline, which can get you to high places and vantage points. And his right bumper is, I'm pretty sure, a grenade. I'm almost certain. And you can see... No, his right bumper is a turret, which is insane, by the way. But you can see how the infinite ammo would come into play here, as Punisher really needs ammo to play. So if you can just infinite ammo your AR or shotgun, you can do some immense damage and obliterate them. So let's go ahead and rank Punisher. He'll be ranked pretty high because he's just really good to play. So I forgot to mention his ultimate, which is really funny because his ultimate is just a big gun. It's a big Gatling gun that he shoots with like a machine gun, and is insane. Like, I've been killed so many times and killed so many with that move. But let's rank him. He's gonna go ahead and rank an A because he is just that easy to play. Like, if you're just starting out with this game, I would go Punisher first to learn the fundamentals. And next up is Wanda. Okay, so Wanda's really good. Let's get this out here. One of the strongest mutants in Marvel, and genuinely really good in this game. Her regular attacks do a lot of damage in general, but then you add in her Witch Bolt, which does more damage, and her left trigger, which lets her drain the energy from anybody. Her B, which basically just gives more damage, and her X, which gives a shield. When she drains you, she gets more health. That's the big thing, is she drains your health. It's honestly insane that they added her because of how powerful she is. Not stronger than Hela, but she is still really strong. She is pretty hard to play, though. I'll give her that. She has some difficulty in learning. Okay, I was wrong. Her B is just her flying and going through things. It's not bad. But also, I'm going to repeat this again. All the videos in this, all the clips in this video, I'll link in the description down below. They are CGR gamings. I want to put that out there. Go check them out. Really good clips. Okay, Wanda. She's gonna go up here with Hela because she is just a damage, just like Hela, a DPS machine. She was pretty fun too. I had fun with playing as her. Next up is one of the hardest characters to play. Okay, so SpiderMan. One of my favorite Marvel characters. I don't care if it's basic or not. He's great. So he can web swing 3 times on retarding. which is pretty good mobility, but can also be very disorientating. He can cling to walls, obviously, doing anything a spider can. His left bumper webs up his opponents. His right bumper basically is a web strike from the SpiderMan games. His X is a giant uppercut. Now, the thing is, with SpiderMan, you have to combo. Combos are his big thing. So he's very hard to master, hard to play in general. But if you do, he is really, really good. And really, really fun to play as. I would definitely recommend learning how to play him, just because it's so fun to play. And once again, he is one of my favorite heroes, so he's great. So now to rank him. Spidey's probably gonna be one of my mains. It's gonna put him up here with Magik. I'm probably gonna main him because I didn't know how to play him like near the end of the beta. So, or alpha, I guess. So I'm probably gonna end up maining him too. Next is StarLord. Next up is Peter Quill, StarLord, the Outlaw. He's pretty good. His guns are very fast, very high rate of fire. They do okay damage, which makes them really, really, really good chip damage. His moves are pretty good. His right bumper is a multi-directional firing pattern. His B is a dodge, and his Y is a dash. So he's pretty good. I didn't like him. He was just didn't do enough damage, and just wasn't. I don't know, he was really weird. He felt really, really, really weird to play for me, so I didn't play him very much. Not to say he wasn't cool. It did feel cool to play as him, but still. Now, for my StarLord ranking, I'll give him a solid B. Like I said, he's pretty good. Not my style. Storm, Oraru, and a Mega Level Mutant is next. So I think I played Storm like once. I gotta be honest. But I know she has a bolt of lightning. She generally shoots lightning, so her armor is just a stronger bolt of lightning. Her B is a tornado filled with lightning that goes forward. And her Y, I think, gets an up dash. Based on what I've seen, she is a really good, what's the word? Multi-person attacker. I don't know the actual word, but good against attacking people in groups. So, she's not bad. Just not, like, I just don't like her very much. I gotta be honest, I'm probably putting Storm next to Groot in D tier. Not my thing. I just didn't like her. So, let's go into Thor. So, Thor was added later in the beta, so I didn't explain as much. But I do know he has Thor Force, which, when fully charged, makes you awakened, which makes you just get lightning attacks. I know his left trigger is a dash. His right bumper is Thor Mjolnir. His left bumper, I think, gains Thor Force. And just regular, he's a tank. Like, he's definitely a tank. He can take some hits, because every attack he deals gains him shield, or health, or whatever. So he is a big tank. There's quite a bit of damage, to be honest. And it's just cool to play as. It feels so cool throwing Mjolnir in a Marvel game after what happened with the catastrophe that was Marvel's Avengers, which sucked. But this is actually, he's really fun to play as. I would suggest him. So I'm probably gonna rank Thor in B tier with StarLord because he is fun to play, but he's just tanks were never really my thing. I don't like getting hit with damage; it disorientates me. So that's why I play more fast characters. But Thor is definitely good. So Venom's regular attacks aren't insane. Like stronger than Hela's probably. They're close range and long range, and do so much damage it's hard to escape them. It may sound weird, but it's true. His left trigger ensnares you too, which doesn't help at all. His left bumper grabs you. Hang on, let me back and see what it looks like. His right bumper is a shield, and his square is a downward smash. And when he's with SpiderMan, I'm saying this because it's really cool. He'll give him symbiote powers too, which is really cool because symbiote SpiderMan is really cool. Venom is just insane to go against and really insane to play. But I wouldn't say he's fun to play as. So I wasn't the biggest fan of playing as him. But he is really difficult to go against. So, beware. My ranking for him is probably going to be a D tier. Because I didn't have fun playing him, so I'm not rank him high. If I was going to rank him on strength, he'd be up here with Hela. He is insanely strong. But Luna Snow, I'm not even going to look at her gameplay because I know she just frees people. I'll show you real quick, actually, just so you know. So let's just show you real quick. So you see, she really is just she really does freeze people and can guard her teammates. She doesn't do too much damage. She's a support character, so she's very supportive. But I didn't play her very often because I didn't really enjoy her gameplay. I'm gonna give her the quick rank of a C tier because she's mid. Not a big fan. And move on to Mantis, just real quick. So Mantis is a really good healer. Probably not as good as Rocket, but she is a really good healer. That's her main thing, actually, is healing. She does damage, but she really can inspire people, make them do more damage, and heal them. Her right bumper is an asleep thing ability, like you see in Volume 2. Left bumper is like more healing, or it's inspire actually, and makes her do more damage. And her B grows her horns out, lets her heal more people. She was a big support, and like I said, I'm not big on support, but she was very helpful when I was attacking people. She was insanely helpful. So, should definitely get a high rank. Okay, Mantis. She gets an A tier because she was so helpful in my attacking people. She gets an A tier because he was just, in general, a helpful character. Thank you, all you Mantis mains up there who helped me. The God of Mischief. Very mischief indeed. He's very tricky. He can make illusions of himself, which also attack when he attacks. He can also switch those illusions on at will. He can make I can see either even more illusions or just healing crystals, and do even more healing. His regular attacks aren't the best, but when he hits his teammates with them, they heal, which make them really, really good. So beware of the Loki healer in this game. Also, I love the Loki series, so just if you haven't watched it, give it a try. So, where would I rank Loki? Well, he's really fun to play. So I'm probably going to put him at A tier. He's one of the more fun characters to play. He's very tricky, very mischievous. He's just fun to play. He's also pretty good, so he's going to A tier. Iron Man, Tony Stark, built in a cave with a box of scraps. So, he is strong. I mean, he is Iron Man after all. One of the most popular Marvel characters after the MCU. His regular attack is good. It's fast. But the real meat and potatoes of this thing is his Unibeam, as you would expect. It shreds. No one uses it as much as they should. It is really good. Then you have he can just fly, like jet fly. And while you're flying, you can launch the missiles off of your back like you see in the movies. He has a team up with Hulk that gives him gamma radiation powers. And a gamma radiation ability, which is pretty good. He's overall a really good character and easy character to play. With not much depth to him, to be honest. But he's good. He is fun. Let's see what I rank him real quick. Okay, so Tony Stark will probably get a nice B for me. I like him, but just not as much as I like the A and S tiers. And the mains. Magneto is powerful. Let's get it out of the way. His long range does quite a bit of damage, and it's quite long range, as the name would suggest. His melee is a sword, and is pretty good, but then you get him teamed up with Wanda. And his sword just turned into a whole other beast, where you just slice and dice through everybody. He has a wall of magnetism, which blocks. His LT is like a Magneto metal missile, and his right bumper is a shield. All three of which are really good to support and really good to attack. He is a really good mixed bag. He's a really good variety player, I guess you could say. And he feels okay to play. It's not overly fun, but it's not overly boring. So honestly, I'm probably gonna end up maining him when the game comes out. So he seems like he's a very fun character. So like I said, Magneto will probably go in my mains, but I'll put him in S for now because the game hasn't fully came out, so we have no idea what kind of buffs and nerfs. And at this point in the video, I might actually like the video. Don't subscribe yet. Just wait until the end of the video to see if you want to or not. But like the video now. Can we get to like 10 likes? That'd be nice. Actually, more importantly, if you don't want to like, leave a comment so I can see what you guys think. Next, we have the adorable Jeff. Get ready for a cuteness overload with Jeff the Land Shark. Look at the little guy. He's so little cute and stuff. He has some really cool abilities. His left trigger, let's skip to where the actual gets to the meat and potatoes. And yes, he can ride Groot just like Rocket. But his left trigger lets him go underground and kind of surf through the ground undetectable because his whole hitbox is his face. So that's easy headshots, which is why he also has healing bubbles. He shoots bubbles at you when you heal. That's the main gist of it. So he is pretty good. He's a good healer. Really easy to heal with. An easy healer to play. His ultimate, he swallows you up. So honestly, he's gonna get a high ranking just because of how adorable he is. Jeff is getting S tier. Look at him. Just look at him. Just look at this guy. He's adorable. Next up is the ones that haven't played yet. Some may be ranking them off of their gameplay videos alone. We have Captain America. Okay, Captain Steven Rogers. So, he seems like he'd be a good character to play. He's obviously going to be a tank with his shield. His left trigger looks to be a shield bounce, like you would normally see with Captain America. His left bumper seems to be a sprint. His right bumper seems to be his block. Right trigger seems to be a jump smash, I presume. And his X seems to be a shield dash. So, he looks like he'd be really good, because he looks like he'd be a really good tank. I mean, just look at this. Watch this block. That's a really good block. And his punches seem to do quite a bit of damage, too. I'd say his only drawback would be against flying characters like the Iron Man he's fighting right now. And he can kind of counter that with his left trigger. This looks to be his ultimate. A sort of supercharged cap thing here. So that seems pretty cool. So based on this alone, let's see what rank I get him. I think I'll end up getting Cap a nice solid A, B tier. He seems like he'd be good. Also, it feels right to put him next to Iron Man. Next is Psylock. Okay, so Psylock seems like she's very fast and does quite a bit of damage. She also seems to have a nice little quick step slash dash and a shuriken. Seems like she's a very fast but big damager. And her E seems to be like a phasing ability. Overall, she thinks she's gonna be pretty cool actually. This is the first time I've seen her gameplay, to be honest, actually. So she's looking pretty sick. Let's see what I give her rank. So I'm gonna rank her a nice. She's probably gonna be one of my mains. I'm not gonna lie to you. She seems like my type of character. So I'm putting her in my mains. I'm gonna try to main her. The next up is the Winter Soldier. Okay, Bucky doesn't seem to be that good. I'm gonna be honest here with you. He has only a pistol, which I don't personally like. He has a chain which can bring him to you, and I suppose his arm's gonna do quite a bit of damage. It looks like it here. His arm seems to do quite a bit of damage, so that's probably gonna be his big thing. But he has nothing like my type of character. He seems like gonna be kind of okay, good at close range, but also I don't know. He's gonna be weird, I think. What was that? What in the world are they doing with his arm? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like this character. Let's rank him real quick. Okay, so as for his rank, I'm probably gonna give him the rank of C tier. He looks mid. I'm not gonna be playing him very much. I think. So Moon Knight seems pretty cool. He is a grappler. He seems like kind of a Batman type of character, and I think I'm gonna have fun with him. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with him with his moonarangs. I'm honestly hyped for Moon Knight. Look at that. That aims for you, too. Yeah, I'm hyped for Moon Knight. What is that? That's a bunch of hands slamming down on your opponents. He's gonna be a fun character to play. So let's rank him real quick and be the last ranking of the video. Moon Knight is once again going in my mains, honestly. I'm probably gonna main these four. They all seem like they're gonna be really cool characters to play as. And I'm hyped. This is my tier list though. Pre-game release. Let's see if it holds up. So I am so excited for this game. I cannot wait for it to release in approximately, I have a countdown going. The game will release in about 17 days. So I'm hyped. I'll be streaming it on my Twitch, which will be linked down below when it releases. Like, as soon as I can. Like, the moment it releases, I'll be playing it. And I will bring you all the latest on this channel here with Marvel Rivals. Because I love this game in alpha, and I hope it's just as good in full release. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, please, and comment. And I'll see you in the next one.